Hello, Internet.
Hello there.
Today I've got another custom saber to show off today. This one I have named Banished. It is based loosely upon the Kinlan Voss saber. Internally we're running a lime green LED we have a lit green AV switch here, recharge port, an 18650 battery in it, with a Nano Biscotte V4 and a 20mm speaker. Pommel is vented for sound. So, and then we have a 3D printed blade plug in there that has been weathered to match this outside shroud and the pommel down here. So, there's scuffs going down on this sheen here to give it that weathered look, same as this, so it's not so clean looking, where the paint has been chipped away to reveal the aluminum underneath. The shroud itself is held on by these 832 button head screws here. Then you have your set screws back here. This one is for your LED retention, and this one is for your blade retention. So, there are 3 fonts on this one. The first one is the TOR Crucible by Nightstorm. The second one is Rogue by Madcow. And the third one is Annihilation by Shameem. This one is kind of going with a theme of the slow transition to the dark side. So you start off with Crucible, which is kind of a darker light side font, and then Rogue, which is where, again, he goes rogue. And then you finally have Annihilation, where it goes into the full power of the dark side. Still with the same lime green LED. I figured lime green can be evil the same way red can. Anyway, without further ado, there's your boot. And there's your lime green LED in there. This one has no flash on clash, it's just shimmer on clash. There's your lit green switch. There's that hum. Let's go ahead and turn it off, take the blade plug out, and put my little shorty show blade in there. There we go. And there's your blade plug. Put it in this one. And all the parts in here are, the blade and the blade plug themselves are for 1-inch diameter. So, and this is a 1-inch thin-walled my show blade that I keep around. So, turn off the light here. There's your lime green. Look more at the base here. My camera kind of washes it out, but because on my hand it just looks like regular green, same as the switch there. But so let's go ahead and turn it off. We'll switch fonts. Here's Rogue. I love that hum there. There we go. With your, again, doesn't have a flash on class, just a shimmer. We've got a slightly, a little bit more flicker to the blade than the first font. So go ahead and take it off. Next font. And there's the full power of the dark side. I just love the hum on this one too. And then turn it off. I like that. Anyway, Don't mean to pat myself on the back too hard there, but I like that shut off, and then you have the whispers flickering out. So one thing that I don't think I've covered in my other videos is the mute mode, which if you read the Nano Biscotte manual, you just hold down the button for the first beep, and it goes into mute mode, and you could just swing around the saber. It has the shimmer on clash when you hit it, but you don't get the sound. So that way, if you're like me and you have family at home, you can pull the kill key and swing around the saber if you want, and you don't have to worry about waking the whole household up. So there's that. The thing is with this font is you have to remember that you have that quick off and then the fade off of the sound. So after you turn it off, you got to wait a few seconds before you can change fonts, because the actual sound is still quitting on there. So we'll change fonts back to the first one. Put the kill key back in. Pull that up, put the blade plug back in. I don't know if I showed the blade plug here. The blade plug has been weathered to match. Come on, focus on me here. Right here. There we go. The blade plug, oh, okay, we're out of focus again. Just need to start moving. The blade plug, again, has been weathered to match the rest of the saber here, so. And the saber itself is a little bit on the longer side compared to my other ones, so you have a lot of room for a two-handed grip, or you can choke up here if you need to get more leverage. So there's that. Now on the bottom here, I forgot to mention we have your cover tech now that again has been weathered to match any of the other silver parts on the saber. And that's about it. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'm more than happy to read them and see if y'all have any suggestions that I might be able to use in the future. Well, that's about it. Thanks for watching.